Greetings. Today I want to speak to you concerning the dark truth about Christianity. And I'm speaking as one who would have had 25 years experience in secular Christianity that was pointing me to look outwardly and to believe in a God outside of myself. And so, because of what I would have experienced and what I know many would have experienced, I take this opportunity to show you what the things that I would have experienced and how my eyes have been open to a lot of things when I learned to be more open-minded, when I learned to question everything and attach to nothing. Therefore, I want to take my time and share with you the dark side of secular Christianity. And I'm going to show you these truths without any bias. I'm going to show you these truths, and all you need to do is just use common sense and you're able to see the dark side of Christianity. Now, we have night and we have day. And the Bible tells you that there is God and there is no other. And God is who created the darkness and God is who created the light. It also tells you God is who created good and God is who created evil. And you can find that scripture in Isaiah chapter 45 verses 5 to 7. Also in Deuteronomy 32 and 39, as in chapter 32 verses 39. You see there also where it tells you that I am God and there is no other. He says, I kill and I make alive. I wound and I heal. So my brothers and my sisters, everything has a bright side and a dark side. It's the law of opposites. It's the law of polarity. And so when it comes to Christianity, you can understand the Bible and have the Bible been interpreted to you only two ways. One is to point you to look outwardly, and the other is to point you to look inwardly. Now, the masses have been given the Bible and been shown to look at the Bible outwardly by having the belief that the Bible is literal and that the Bible is secular history. And that is why they got themselves trapped in contradiction. And that is what's going to take me into the pornography industry and also speak to you concerning LGBTQ and Christianity. Now, every preacher that I know of and every Christian I know of, they are against pornography and the pornography industry. But let us look quite carefully and think wisely. Now, in secular Christianity, their doctrine teach you that it is your right to go to a polling station and vote for your favorite politician, because they tell you that God set up men to rule over other men. So God raised up government. They never tell you that God raised up self-government. No, they don't teach that. They don't teach that true salvation is self-realization, because that is you teaching self-government. They teach that man's supposed to rule over other men. But when you look in the very Bible itself, you see that the Bible tells you that when men call upon other men to rule over them, what would take place in the drama concerning when the children of Israel wanted to move from under Samuel, with Samuel represent the prophetic self, your intuition leading you and guide you, and they wanted man to rule over them, and how they was given Saul. And Saul is just a symbol. It's just a character that represents a state of mind, a state of thinking. And it tells you that how the people would be enslaved when they choose such a government. So catch this. When a person now who believe in secular Christianity, marker X, they are a part of the pornography industry, because they were part of the empowering of the politician who have to pass the bill in their house of law that they set up, whereby the person who own the pornography production, they have to pay their license, they have to pay all of their fees and so on, and the people who are acting and so on, they have to pay all of their license, they have to pay all of their fees and so on, and it can never be done outside of the jurisdiction of the state. And the state can never get any power outside of the jurisdiction of the people, giving their power to them through X. So Christianity, secular Christianity, is actually promoting the billion-dollar industry, the pornography industry, while preaching against the pornography industry. And in every country they have what they call the Christian Council. Like for example, America, they have a Christian Council. And in the time when they were selling DVDs and video cassettes, you go on the street and buy any kind of pornography. And it's like, not as if it is not known by the Christian Council. They know. Okay? But the institution that put those things in place is more higher than them. Okay? Because why? The institution that put those things in place is what give them the opportunity to register their business as an unprofitable corporation or business. So the reason why they register themselves like that, it is because tithes and offering are seen as gifts, so they are tax free. So when you set up your church, okay, there must be a code of ethics in terms of there must be certain things you have to be able to teach. And you must stick within the framework of those things that's supposed to be your doctrines or your teachings that the state must be in approval with also. Because if you're going to teach something that the state is not in approval with, they're not going to give you the license to run as a church. And you will not get your duty-free concession. And it would not be running like a non-profitable organization. That's the word I was looking for all the time, the non-profitable organization. So all established churches, they are run as a non-profitable organization by the state. So they're owned and ruled by the state. When you look more deeply, also, let us look at LGBTQ. All these preachers want to go on the pulpit and preach against homosexuality. They want to preach against transgender and all of these things, right? But let me say this. For me, everyone is creating their reality. Everyone is responsible for themselves. And I have no one to change but myself. But secular Christianity make you believe that it is your responsibility to try to change the world except yourself. But I'm saying to you, instead of you trying to change the world, you must change yourself. And that is why this is the dark side of Christianity I'm showing you. This is the dark truth that I'm showing you that much people cannot accept. So now, they're gonna preach against homosexuality and LGBTQ, right? And it goes back to the same thing that I say concerning marking an X. When the same church leaders convince their members that God is the one who gave them presidents and prime ministers and kings and queens to rule over them instead of they're supposed to rule over their life and take care of their own self, and that they have all of us have been given the same power, and it's how you use the power. Instead of they teach them that, they teach them to depend on a power outside of themselves and make them believe that it is God-given rights by teaching them the Bible a certain way to go and mark an X. So therefore, if you mark an X and the President of the United States, who you mark the X for, whether you mark it for the President or the person who didn't win, whoever, once you participate and you do that, and then the President legalize homosexuality and so on, and transgender and so on, you're going to come back and preach against the man and try to condemn the man. That's why I'm not condemning the homosexual. I'm not condemning the transvestite. I am not condemning pornography. I am not condemning anything. I'm not condemning anything. All I am doing, I am understanding that every one of us is on a different level. Every one of us is on a different frequency. I realize we are being given one mind, but a different arrangement of the same mind. I realize that we are all responsible for our thoughts and our actions. Therefore, I'm saying to you, you are responsible for the things that you do in your life. And whatever you do, you have to face the consequences of it. Because everything is cause and effect. You are the cause of everything that is happening in your life. So when you are involved in the pornography industry and you are involved in the whole homosexuality and LGBTQ, the whole movement, but yet you are preaching against the movement. Yes, you want to hold a placard against the movement, and you want to make it a part of your doctrine to preach against these things. When you are part of these things, that would teach anyone to practice what? Hypocrisy. That is real witchcraft now. When they talk about witchcraft, that's real sorcery. That's real brainwash. And that is only one side of secular Christianity that I'm showing you, to show you the darkness. I can go from many different areas and show you the dark side of secular Christianity. But my brothers and my sisters, I don't want to warn you all right now. Okay, so I want to come to close with this, and I'm looking for your response. If you want me to continue, show you some other dark side of secular Christianity and take you down the rabbit hole. If you really want me to do that, you can definitely do it by commenting and let me know that you want me to show some different areas, because there's so many areas of secular Christianity that is so dark and that is so gloomy, and they're going to keep you in stupidity, keep you in negativity, keep you controlled, keep you brainwashed, when we're supposed to be lifting our brothers and our sisters every day of our life, lifting them up, giving love instead of fear, embracing ourselves and our brothers and our sisters, uplifting our brothers and our sisters, and encouraging them to love themselves and believe in themselves. When we see secular Christianity is belching out doubt, fear, guilt, shame, condemnation, and much more. So, my brother, my sister, I want to come to a close here. I want to say to you, this is the very first time that you listen to me and what I'm saying. If it makes sense to you, if it really resonates with you, and you have a subscriber already, I'm definitely encouraging you to subscribe, to like, to comment, or to share this video. Also, if you like to follow me on Instagram or you like to follow me on TikTok, you can definitely follow me at BlackMadGuru. And if you feel strongly led to support this work because it is beneficial to you, I just want to remind you that we have a PayPal, and that the link is always down below, so you can all feel free to check it out. Also, if you want, you can be a part of our Patreon community, and I'll definitely encourage you to be a part of my Patreon community if you feel strongly led to support this work continually and to stand with me for the upliftment of all of humanity by getting this message out to all of humanity. Okay, and you want to stand with me with your energy, your vibration, and your frequency, and also with your finance power. With that, we all can achieve our one desire of raising the vibration and frequency of humanity. Let us work together as one. Also, I have a $20 course that you can choose to do also, so you have a lot of different choices. Okay, it's called the Inner Sun Science and Technology to create your reality consciously. It's all about you looking within. It's all about you keeping your focus within. It's all about you believing in yourself. It's all about you discovering the sun that is within you, the light that is within you, so you'll be able to understand why the Bible says that the Lord thy God is a sun, a S-U-N, and a shield, and no good thing with you withhold from you. You will realize that the sun has never withhold, or will never withhold any good thing from you, for the sun will powers all of humanity and give all of humanity its energy. Also, as you continue to look within yourself and believe in yourself, you'll understand why Malachi 4:2 says that the Son of Righteousness shall arise in you, not outside of you, in you, with healing in his wings, which means that there is a sun within you and there's a sun outside of you. So as it is within, so is it without. As it is below, so is it above. So my brothers, my sisters, just as a woman will bring forth from below, so you must bring forth from above. And that's what it means when it says, let your light so shine, that the world may see. They want to see your brainchild. They want to see your creativity. They want to see what you are bringing forth in your life. because what you're bringing forward that is shaping your outer environment is telling of what is going on within you. That's why you have to focus from within and create from within. Use that power that you have within you to achieve your every desire. So, my brother, my sister, I want to say to you, if you feel strongly to check out those videos to help you and your path, I'll definitely encourage you to do so. At this time, I want to say peace, love you all, I'm out.